Womack and Womack on Radio West Fife, Channel 1 at the Queen Margaret Hospital. The time's just gone 2:30. Let's chat to Matt at the Dunfermline Press. Good afternoon, Matt. How you doing?
I'm good, yourself?
Not bad at all, not bad at all. So,
good.
What's the gossip?
Well, we've got quite a lot in the press,
There's
as
loads
usual.
going on this week.
There is,
loads.
yeah. We have interviews with comic Ed Byrne and the golf
superb.
commentator Peter Alice ahead of their shows in Dunfermline. Peter Alice, grumpy old man. Ed Byrne, not a grumpy younger man. Great interviews with them on page 8 in our entertainment section. We continue our competition to win a £5,000 dream wedding at the Garvick House Hotel. And we also have another competition for tickets to see Clyde One live. It's quite a big show. It's got Sugar Babes, Pixie Lott, Jessie J, Ollie Murs, all that.
Now, I find that quite bizarre that you're promoting a West of Scotland radio station there. How has this worked out? I mean, normally it would be marketed as Fourth One or something like that, surely.
No, not necessarily. I think Forth and Clyde are actually part of the same group now, I believe.
That's right.
Obviously, you know that. I don't know how these things sort of come about, but we do tend to work with these stations. But it's funny because if I'm writing a report and it mentions it's to do with Kingdom FM, I'll be told, look, don't put that at the top because it's promoting them. But here we are. I suppose it's about the green, isn't it? This is a competition where we must make some kind of money out of. So,
at least you're honest about it, Matt.
Yeah, it's simple as that. It is a good competition though, and it's good that we're doing things for this that are quite big rather than just more provincial, smaller ones, I feel. So that's pretty good as well. Talking about stars, or rather stars in the making, on page 17.
Page 17, give me 2 seconds.
I don't know if you've been watching the X Factor.
No.
Okay.
I've got better things to do with my time.
Jade Richards is the 21-year-old girl who's seen as the next big thing. She's been making a bit of a stir on that. She's a Carnegie College student.
Ah, right.
On Saturday she sang this is a big surprise, Someone Like You by Adele, but you know, as we say, wowing judges. And she called she's actually from Buckhaven, Carnegie College student. She's returning to do our NQ in National Qualification in Photography at the next session for her HNC. But she called Fife a bit of a dive on TV.
Controversial.
I know, but she's like, just have
I don't think that's fair, is it?
No, parts of Anywhere's a dive, but if you compare Crail to I don't know name anyway.
You were going to say Abbey Views, just say it. Just go for it.
I was. Abbey View's alright, some parts of that are alright.
Well, there's a lot of work going on down there, a lot of good work in terms of regeneration and so on, so, you know.
Yeah, it's reputation, you know, I've always thought it was, I don't want to use the word dive because it's going to get in a lot of trouble.
Well,
from Recycling, that's getting a bit of a dive.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the nicest place on the planet, but it's not a bad place either.
Good people, it's probably a handful ruining it for everyone else, but good people overall. Don't know where I'm going with this, but
yeah, let's move swiftly on.
Yeah, let's. Before we offend happy listeners.
Yeah, exactly. The never-ending task that's set to well end. I like it. This is about the Forth Road Bridge. The Forth Rail Bridge, sorry.
Oh yeah. This is a good story. What page is this on?
I mean, this has been all over the national papers. Page 16, just next to the story you just mentioned, top left-hand side though. Well, yeah, they've got some brand new paint apparently that lasts for 25 years. It's
brilliant because I know what they've been doing. They've had to get rid of the old paint by blasting it off. And this stuff, it's not paint, they say, it's more like a liquid metal, and they put 3 layers of it on. And like you say, 20 years, so...
Yeah, I could do with some of that for my house. I hate decorating.
I know, it's funny, but that scaffolding has been on the bridge now for 10 years. And I think it does ruin it a wee bit, because remember, just after the centenary, they lit it all up and it was in peak condition, and now it's just that white stuff. But it has to be done, and now it's going to be restored to its former glory. But yeah, it ends a great myth that we learn at school, that it's a never-ending task to paint the Forth Bridge.
Just under that, I see you've got a story about Dalgety Bay. That's a rather flattering picture of Dalgety Bay Beach you have there.
Oh goodness!
Where did you find that? It doesn't look that bad in real life.
It doesn't. Just so your readers know, your listeners, sorry, it looks like a boggy field, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Overflown, and it's a lovely wee area there. But it's not really a beach. But yeah, again, just briefly, we've done this story several times. Lots of particles of radiation found near the sailing club, and now they're trying to do a new probe to find out where it's from. They think it's from World War II planes that were sunk deliberately, and it's from the radium that was used in the dials to light them up that is towards the shore. So yeah, there you go.
Not good. I
Not
see that your out in the town photographer's picked a brand new venue he's never been to before, Lorenzo's.
Lorenzo's, that's opposite the library.
That's the one, yeah.
Yes, so a lot of beautiful people there. We've circled
Definitely.
one person and they're going to win a wee prize, but yeah, I'll have to have a wee word with them about that, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, some cracking pictures though, I have to say.
I think it's the best this year, the best that I've seen so far. It's mainly a woman.
What? Yeah.
They stuck a guy in the bottom left. Why have they stuck that boy in the bottom left?
I've no idea.
I mean, unless that girl had a wardrobe malfunction behind him.
Possibly.
It's a colourful page. Very colourful.
Definitely. How's the competition going for the dream wedding at the Garvick House Hotel?
Well, I don't know yet because the entries aren't coming into the newsroom. They must be going straight to the advertising section, and I will have to check up on this so we know what happens. We print the couples who are in the running, like the top 5 have got the most votes so far, so that's something to look forward to. But yeah, I'll keep you updated with that. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about page 3. We've got a court file. It just makes some interesting reading. There's a man jailed after dropping his trousers.
Yeah, I thought that was quite an interesting one as well.
Yeah, so I won't go into the details because I'll let people buy the paper and have a wee look at it themselves. Another one's the violence after a village football match between Oakley and Valleyfield. No history of violence there.
That's a surprise.
I know. And then another woman found 4 times over the legal limit. And that's the most I've heard of in our area.
4 times? That's a scary amount of alcohol.
It is. Just so you know, the legal limit is 35 micrograms, blah, blah, blah. She was on 140. Yeah,
that's the court file section. I take it that's what you've been working on this week, Matt.
It's not actually, but I had to look at it before we came on.
I see your colleague Ali has a big story on the front page as well about how Dunfermline Town Centre may look in the future.
Yes, this is about where we reveal exclusively that there's plans for an ambitious £50 million project to put the Carnegie College on top of the Glen Bridge at the car park in Dunfermline. It will totally transform the area if it works out. It'll become a student mecca. The Glen will be full of drunk students.
Student mecca.
Well, it'll make it more vibrant. The Carnegie College is on the outskirts of the town. It doesn't feel part of the town. It's way out past Asda. So I think putting this
that's quite a nice area of town as well. It obviously needs a bit of refurbishment, shall we say, because it's,
it does.
The weather's taken its toll over the past couple of years. But it's a nice area.
It is, but the project that will be here near Bruce Street is plans for 5 buildings, which could be up to 5 stories in height, underground parking, old mod conroy, and they're talking about how it'll help the economy because of the feet on the street factor. Will bring benefits to retailers and a nighttime economy, pubs and clubs. So fingers
all
crossed.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we've a bit in the distance yet, but it's in plan. I was looking at old prices today, and from 1996, and it had the plans for Dulwich, which just seemed like a pipe dream, and now look at it.
Yeah.
So, 10 years' time from now, it could be well positioned in the centre of the town.
Good stuff. Well, Matt, thank you very much indeed, giving you your Sunday name. It's only Thursday. And we'll chat again next week.
Excellent. Cheers, then.
Cheers.
Thursday afternoon with David Fortune. Radio West Fife.